Greetings, hello, and welcome back to more Long War of the Chosen. And we're doing our first liberation mission here. Hopefully still with a bunch of low-level enemies that we can AP grenade for victory.
Move to secure the area. Expect hostile resistance.
But we're slowly getting into the territory where you're not expected to have, well, simple enemies. I think a drone still certainly counts. What are we going to do about the drone, by the way? Do we have anyone with a shotgun? No. How do we get up here? We just have the stairway? But ladder all the way over here? But drain pipe up here? I think this is actually the best option.
What's the story?
We're just gonna fully commit to this path here. Let the drone be a drone.
In beweging. Double time. Well. Rücke aus. Moving to designated position.
That's the tricky move. Do we see anything coming up here?
Located.
Yes. We might actually just bomb them. No, I think there's no reason to rush this.
Moving out.
Get you over here. And even move you to the high ground, maybe?
Pumped up and good to go.
Orders bevestigd. In beweging.
Let's go.
Dan maar los.
Yeah, for hacking. Central command reflexes. So, by the way, if those towers have nothing that affects the tactical map, the strategic map, the overworld map, then there's no point hacking those, by the way. Because I think I had a comment asking why I wasn't going to do a hack in one of the previous missions, and there was really nothing in that tower worth hacking for. Alright, so we could... You don't really have anything yet, right? You don't have needle grenades yet. So there's really no advantage to you throwing the first grenade. So why don't we move up one of the rookies and throw this thing?
Nimm das! Mehrere Bedrohungen eliminiert. Sie haben uns
Wonderful.
gefunden.
Gives you the blood thing that you do more damage if you were to hit, that is. Okay.
Got it.
Now, if everybody is 1 point of damage, then we have all the damage we need.
Yeah, ready to go.
This is Firebrand. Evac request confirmed. Hold tight.
This nuisance really has taken a shine to me.
No problem, boss. Deflection.
Ik ben in beweging.
Very skittish civilians. World first, anyone ever killing anything with that weapon? Alright. Let's see if we can get some better results here.
Story. these bastards the door.
Okay, a grubby and a trooper. Can we maybe just get close enough without them activating? Maybe. Apparently I'm not activating here, but I don't see the grub.
I can dig that. Better defend this thing. Sorry they showed up.
Okay. No, I can actually move in here.
I'm going.
Allow me to just get a grenade in that hits both of them. Alright, so we do have the whole thing where our Overwatch shots always hit, right? So why don't we just come here? By the way, we can... No, this is the hack icon. Resistance broadcast watch list. We did not bring the thing. Anyway, Overwatch, you focus, right? You're gonna automatically hit no matter what.
Bombs away! This looks valuable.
Oh, you 1 damage on the grab. Okay. Well then. Okay, no shot from there. Apparently we have a shot from here. That's a shot, 54. That's not fantastic.
It's a bright summer day. Best
If it
blow
dies, it dies. At least it didn't have any loot, right?
Fire shots.
Alright, what's the story, guys?
Raiders roll.
It's a little bit risky. There's 2 guys with 5 HP each, you know. So we need to be lucky with the damage
Got
rolls.
something special for you. You like that? Start picking these up. Gotcha.
Well, we do have a grenade launcher follow-up. Oh, and he didn't actually fully activate. So here's a question. If I give you a protocol which gives you covering fire, threat assessment, and I then run you in here,
Schon unterwegs.
he's like, oh no, I'm being activated.
Das war echt gut.
Little genius. SMG Overwatch. And I even, just because I'm so good at this game, selected the right option here for the hack.
We've confirmed successful acquisition of the Advent files. Eliminate any remaining hostiles in the area.
Yeah, the only remaining hostile is that drone. I'm gonna bring you in there.
Whatever you say.
I'll get you in there.
Moving to Overwatch.
Und ab geht's.
That loot, you come over here.
Yeah, let
What
me
do we
get my
got?
groove on.
Focus, bayonet, alright.
Oké. Ik heb het gedekt.
On
If the
Overwatch.
drone comes, fantastic. If it doesn't come, not a big deal.
Think I have something that was meant for you.
I don't think it will come. Just gonna Overwatch here. And next turn out.
Los, los, los. Kom
Gotta
on.
make a lure, set a trap.
This is Firebrand. It's time to go.
Bevestigd.
Seems doable.
Count me in.
Klingt machbar. Ab
Leave.
nach Hause.
All XCOM operatives are secure. Firebrand is returning to base.
I don't want to do everything with AP grenades, but you saw what happened when we start shooting instead of throwing grenades. 90% miss on that drone shot.
To destroy all we have built. To return us to the chaos of the old world.
As long as there's even one Reaper left standing, you can bet they're still in the fight. Finger on the trigger.
Extra aim when concealed, or hopefully also in shadow. There we got our needle grenades. +1 damage on grenades against unarmored. And 2 random promotions here. Yeah, let's just see what we get. Alright, Pyromaniac, Tech Specialist, Heretic. With 58 aim and low mobility, well, normal mobility. We could go for Pyro. I'm kind of leaning towards Tech Specialist. Yeah, you know what? Even though you don't have an amazing base hack, we're gonna make the Tech Specialist work. So Tech Specialist is basically the Proficiency class specialist. If you've seen my what was it, COVID infiltration campaign where we were playing with the Proficiency classes, they do have the Gremlin package, which goes under the wonderful name of ABC protocols, 8 B and combat. Blinding protocol, I think. Yes, 8 blinding and combat. It's right there. So, and as you rank up, you gain less cooldown, additional charges, more effect, etc., etc. You also can build them, so definitely as a officer, support kind of officer with, where is it, silent motors, which allows them to use the gremlin abilities while staying concealed. And then some other abilities. They also seem to have a fairly good hack score increase, so we now got 45 hack score for the base promotion. I want to say a normal specialist gets 40 hack score. So that's already 5 more than a normal specialist, which... Or maybe I'm misremembering that. They also have a nice, interesting version of failsafe instead of like constantly negating the negative effect. It's an activated ability, costs 1 action, and gives you the protection from negative effects and 15 extra hacking for the hack. What do we have here? Voltaic Arc. Shocks enemies if they move too close to the attack specialist or if the attack specialist moves close to them. This attack chains to nearby enemies. Okay. Deals less damage than Chaining Jolt. Pierces armor. So I had Chaining Jolt in the last campaign as an XCOM ability and was very disappointed. Like, really, really disappointed. Now, you also have here, since they do have a bullpup, right, you can build them a little bit as a shooting class, but I want to say with our aim, that's not my goal here. Certainly, although that kind of means your whole XCOM row is kind of bad for you. Well, we'll see what we do with this. So most likely, and this is so an interesting take on the battle scanners, because enemies revealed scanned by battle scanners get increased chance to be hit and crit, not just boring old battle scanners. But revival is such a lifesaver. Silent Motors allows you to stay concealed, right? So this is a Phantom class also, which is certainly mentioned somewhere. No, seriously. Why is that part of Silent Master? No, so it's part of Silent Motors. Okay, attack special remains concealed when the squad breaks concealment. Okay, so you gotta earn this. Blinding Protocol has a chance to panic enemies. That's really nice. Then we've got Electronic Warfare giving you 10 hex skill. That's basically one enemy protocol. And has Trojan. This is Trojan and 10 plus hack. But we also have airdrop here. Some, you know. I'm gonna mark both as options. Combat Protocol removes shields, reduces hack defense. I don't think that ever, the last time I played with it, ever really came into any action, so I think it's gonna be rather rescue. And then it's gotta be full override, and it's gotta be stasis field. Even just picking up Implacable on the way there. Alright, Watchdog Ranger Stormtrooper. Now I gotta check it. We have a Stormtrooper, we have a Watchdog, we have a Ranger. Okay, what was the fourth? The next option. Grenadier, we have a Grenadier. Sharpshooter. We are getting a Sharpshooter. So this is then the downside of this whole scheme that we're running here, that what is a fair solution then in order to assign a class here? So it probably has to be alright, so I'll have to use the console to get a class assigned to him. How can we do this in the most fair way? I don't know. Maybe we'll just do the following. Words. Let's use a good old YouTube comment. So put in the YouTube comment what class we should use for iHero. And whichever is the most upvoted comment, we'll take that. That probably means, since I'm always recording a few episodes ahead, and you know, by the time this episode goes live, it's gonna be a few episodes until I see the comments, that he's gonna be sitting around for a few weeks. But I think they were fine. We're not super thin on manpower. Worst case, I have to make an executive decision. But yeah, alright, so put in comments what you think, which class we should get here. We just use the console to get a class, and then that's gonna be fine. Also, we do have a GTS up, and we're not training, well, we're training our sharpshooter, but we also have another rookie here with Jet, who could be training. Even if we potentially need him for a mission, I think I should definitely throw him in training for now. We can always cancel any sort of training to get him onto a mission. But what are you gonna be? You also have not the greatest mobility and not the greatest aim, but a lot of health and high dodge. I need to see the soldier list again. Whoever Shinobi. I'm kind of leaning towards a good old regular assault. Like 14 mobility isn't the best, but long term he just gets a +4 mobility thing. That puts him at 18, minus equipment, 15. That's totally fine for an assault. That blinking is gonna annoy me. Right, what's next? I think we just continue to scan here, pick up that scientist, pick up the contact cost, and wait for that supply rate to reach 100%, and then we'll see where we get. Hang on, we got the reduced contact cost.
Right now, we don't have enough intel to get a solid bearing on the local resistance forces in that area.
Was applied here. Interesting. Definitely interesting. Well, that's a mission with a really good timer.
For the Australian sector.
Alright, recovering an item. So we want once again somebody to hack. You want some damage. You want probably some more damage. Start training up the hunter. Alright. So talk about the hunter. We take the hunter shotgun. Now, long term, we want to have that auto sniper rifle, right? But at the moment, it's a little bit questionable if that's going to be our best pick for a weapon. On the other hand, let's be honest, we might just be slicing or grenading anything we see anyway. So sure, like, we have the auto sniper for one big shot. And then we continue on, carry on with something else.
Sky Ranger deployed.
Menace, ready to deploy.
Avenger plotting new course.
Okay, Dr. Burns. Burns. Right, reduce contact cost. Which is, by the way, this is a different contact cost reduction than the one we picked up from the other thing. That's a very good mission, but at this point we then gonna need our people from the Haven. So the one reduced contact cost reduction, which we got from the hack, was a 33% reduction for a specific zone. The one from the scanning side we're about to pick up is 25% and is applied.
Keep your eyes peeled for possible contacts down there.
Shen, please. Is applied to any area that you contact next. Stuff. Okay, you're not gonna come with us because you want too many. That's fine, we want to have the mobility there. Okay, this is a wilderness crate extraction. We do not have anyone who stays concealed, and we would have 3 gremlin people. I think I'm okay with this. Like, it's leaving one person at home, I guess as a Haven advisor might be an option. Because you level up more people if you bring 6, right? But that just means the XP you get for the mission is split up among 6 instead of among 5. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm actually gonna, yeah, let's go continue going with 5 people, and we're just gonna put TT in as a Haven advisor in one of our havens.
Sky Ranger
In position to drop.
Avenger plotting new course.
Oh boy, a jailbreak down there. With location scouts. I guess, well, here's the thing. The supply rate just hit 100%. So we're gonna do this. And hopefully come out of this with 5 uninjured people and a bunch of good corpses. And then we have a squad for that mission down there. Right? Right. Thanks for watching. See you next time.